So Google Analytics is a fantastic evaluation and measurement tool that you can use to monitor what's happening on your web properties. And Google Analytics, what we're looking at right here is a logged in version. I actually have set the report for the WSU Murrow College website. And so what we're going to be looking at is just some of the analytics of what's happening on the Murrow College website. If we wanted to learn a little bit about how people are using the site, where they're coming from, what they're searching for, etc. So what we can see on this is an example. I've set a date range of about 30 days in the upper right. In Google Analytics, you can always change the date range. You can search for information or have the data displayed comparatively. So by clicking compare, it'll actually reset this, and you'll actually see the 30 days prior versus the 30 days. You can do any configuration that you like. It's fantastic. And then right here in the dashboard itself, you'll get some basic information about what's going on with your site. So at any point, you can put your cursor over to see day by day how many people are visiting your site. And then in this point, this graphic, I have a comparison of the 30 days prior, so whether traffic is up or down. Down here below, you see the high-level overview on your dashboard that tells you the number of visitors that you've had versus the 30 days previous. This is the change. The green would be that's an increase. How many of those are unique visitors, number of page views, number of pages per visit, the average visits per, or how long somebody is at your site for, the bounce rate, and then the percentage of new visits. So real quickly, visits versus unique visitors. Visits is to define that, are people that come to your website, and it doesn't distinguish whether somebody is clicking and visiting lots of pages or not. It just means somebody is coming to your website and it's documenting that somebody has arrived at the site. It's not documenting the unique page views. That's the page view statistic. So in other words, if I come to the website and I click around several pages, let's say I come to the site and go to 4 different pages. So page views will calculate every time I click through to the different page, that gets calculated as a page view. So the page view numbers are significantly higher than the visits because I have visited the site once, but I've clicked on 4 pages, so it gets calculated as 4 versus 1 for visits. But what if I come back tomorrow or the next day or within a reasonable period of time? Unique visitors will actually distinguish and remember when somebody has come to your site repeatedly. It won't double count. So unique visitors will typically be a lower number than a visit number because it's filtering out people who come back to the site within a agreed upon period of time. Pages per visit is just the amount of pages per visit that somebody typically visits. In the case of the Murrow College website, it looks to be about 3.8 to 4%. How long do people stay on the site? So here we can see the time in minutes and seconds of how long somebody typically visits the site for. Bounce rate is how quickly somebody comes to the site and then bounces out of the site. So a bounce rate tells you that people come to the site, but they never click deeper. They only get to one page, they see what they like, or they don't like it at all, they get out of there, but they never click deeper into the site. Thus the analogy of bouncing. They bounce in and they bounce out. And percentage of new visits is exactly that. The people that have come to the site who have not been to the site before. And so that's what the high-level glossary terms are for using Google Analytics. On the left-hand side here, lots of data. You can get a lot more detailed information, including demographic information about who's coming to your site, geographic information, where they're originating from. So we see a little map here that tells us the countries that are most frequently visiting our site. Under acquisition, oh, by the way, there's mobile as well, so you can find out what percentage of people are coming to your site from mobile devices versus desktop. Under acquisition, you can actually see information that tells you how people discovered your site. So referrals would tell you a little bit about what other websites are driving traffic to your site. That's always useful to know. Campaigns for both paid and organic. If you have a paid campaign, you can see that in your dashboard. Organic tells you what other sites that are not paid are driving traffic to your site as well, or what keyword searches as well. So we see a lot of people searching for Murrow College, Communication WSU, specific professor names, etc. Lots of great information there. And then finally, behavior tells you lots of information about which parts of the site are most popular. So our directory is quite popular. That's pretty much it.